Okay, so first fight. What a pleasure. It's done. How come Divine Might? Shouldn't that be a thing? Oh. There it is at the top. I didn't realize that's how it worked. Also, it occurred to me that I did not have disease, spiny. No, this isn't what I want. Spells. Not that one. Not spells. So cast spells. That one. Yeah, I need to put that on a button. The protection from evil one. Because that probably could have helped there in that fight. Just saying. Probably would have helped a little. Cleric Paladin. Welcome back to Spirit Orc. Paladin. Level 8 Paladin. Starts off at. Still want to know what happened to my horse. The horse I paid for. Was a paladin to a faithful magical beast, a warhouse mount. The beast is powerful. The paladin gets more powerful. The horses in the right skill are only used in the premium module. Oh, Wyvern Crown of Comrie and specific. Oh, never mind. So the horsey is not a thing for us. That's disappointing. So what other spell might be useful in just before combat? Of glory. So this one to do magic weapon, which of course we already burned, but it should still be in effect. Anyway, so now that we didn't die,
I'm rather out of breath now. You have quite some ability in a fight, it seems.
only took me about 5 or 6 tries. Why, thank you. You do not look like an amateur yourself. There's nothing better than a little light exercise before dinner. You know, like an amateur yourself.
Might I know the name of my fellow traveler?
Yes, of course. Gimpy the Paladin at your service.
I saw what happened, although I have no idea what kind of sorcery could fashion such an effect. I am a Mare Leontin, bound for Daggerford in search of cheap supplies for my father's shop in Waterdeep. I have no idea what has happened to your friend, but I wish you the very best of luck in finding out what has become of her.
Thank you. It is very kind of you to say so.
Well, I must check my belongings and make sure that nothing's been damaged. No doubt we will speak again once we restart our journey. I believe that it really is not far now to Daggerford.
Ford. It's not Ford, it's Ford. Let me speak English. Halfling merchant mops his brow with a handkerchief, his bulky frame shanking and his breath erratic.
Did you see that? What in the hell's happened here?
Hey, where did you appear from? We were attacked and something happened to Tallarine. We were attacked by bandits, but I fought them off with the help of another traveler. We were attacked and something happened to Tallarine. I'm sorry, friend. I saw some strange lights, but I could not see what was happening.
I almost lost my whole shipment there. Thank the gods that you were here. What are bandits doing attacking a shipment of ladies' gowns? The fools!
Hardly worthy of risking life and limb, even for the most desperate. This road is usually safe from such madness. But I forget my manners. My thanks to you for your help in saving us all. Here, take this as a token of my gratitude. A small price to pay for keeping my skin. Return his money. Thank you, Phallus, but I do not need your gold. I do need your gold, though. Thank you.
If you will excuse me, I must tend to the wounded and make necessary preparations to get us off this road. We shall move on when you are ready.
Ready to move on now. I will talk to you again when I'm ready to move on.
I will be here.
Will we rest before we move on? See a lot of almost dead people. I think we are. Probably safe to explore around here, right? Go for a little fishing. See, it was a trap at the tree, right? That's the bandit way of doing things. They chop down a tree, stop the caravan, ambush. Who are you?
So, who is this proud-looking warrior, so adept at causing mayhem for highway bandits?
This young gnome's brightly colored jacket is covered with overstuffed pockets. And it's Gimpy the Paladin. I'm currently serving as caravan guard for Fallius.
Ah, so you're a mercenary then. How interesting. I am called Purfbin Duegredd, and am a gnomish gentleman up from the Southlands on holiday.
Holiday, this is a merchant caravan hauling garments down the tradeway. How did you come to be a member of Fallius' caravan? You seem to handle yourself well with those bandits. Would you care to join me?
You wish for me to travel with you? Well, why not? You seem like you could be a lively companion, perhaps with ambitions that surpass that of a simple caravan guard. Lead on, friend. I'm right behind you.
I'm not sure I trust you. Perhaps I'll find your skills to use in my travels. Glad to have you along. Just keep your hands out of my things and we'll get along fine. Glad to have you along. So, this guy. Guessing bard or rogue? He is a rogue. It's only 17 dexterity. What a loser. He is focused on battle training versus giants, goblins, and reptilians. That's when is that such a thing for a rogue? Evasion. Point blank shot, so crossbow guy. Skill focus on pickpocket? There goes my money. Oh, he's got spells too? How's that happen? Does he have magic? Action 5. So what kind of stuff did he have? Crossbones, bolts of lightning. A little close here. It's a 2 and 6 on that. It's +3. Skill. That's some nice skill bonuses there. Might be keeping him around for a little bit. Could probably pick my pockets clean, but we'll see. Okay, so that's you. So I talk to you, and you. I believe that's it for us. Trampled grass. Here among the trampled grasses alongside the worn cobbles of the Tradeway Road, your longtime friend and stalwart companion, Tellerings, vanished in a burst of magical energies. The air here feels unusually warm, and small puffs of gray smoke are carried away by the cool afternoon breeze. I don't have spellcraft. Lore. I don't have lore either. Search. Failure. After the fierce battle between the bandits and the caravan guards, the soft mud beside the road is a maze of footprints. You learn nothing new. Spellcraft. Oh. Interesting. The thin wisps of gray smoke rising from among the trampled grasses are the most common result from a successful binding spell when performed by a very powerful wizard. Lord. Wow. The tall grasses tremble, blah. Oh, sorry. Reminds you of the protective circles employed by powerful mages during arcane binding rituals. So, there's a binding spell for whatever reason. Why? Why would the... so, this would be part of the story, wouldn't it? It's a mystery. Just looking for cheap light stuff. Because we're kind of loaded down now. I guess I should talk to him, shouldn't I?
Yes. Is there something you need?
Ta-da. Change your tactics.
What do you want me to do?
Want him to help or want you to leave trap? No, don't do that either. Good. Done. Okay, let's get out of here.
Are you ready to journey on?
Ready.
Very well. Let us hurry to the safety of Daggerford's walls.
How safe is it? It is clear from the look in Phallus' eyes that the merchant is very much relieved to have arrived behind the safety of Daggerford's stone walls.
Once again, my thanks for your help. Without the bravery of you and the others, I fear I would not be standing here now. Such a pity that so many guards were injured. But they will be taken good care of now that we've made it to town. I must admit, I feel somewhat in your debt, sir. And although my usual line of business is fine women's clothing, I should be glad of the opportunity to create you the finest tunic should you wish one. At a special price, naturally. Oh, and of course, if for any reason you prefer a dress, then that will be no problem at all. The customer is always right, after all.
He smiles warmly. Thank you, Phallus. That is most kind of you.
Excellent. Farewell for now.
He didn't sense the sarcasm in my voice. Amara. As Phallus turns to leave, the young woman called Amara Leontine seems to be lost in thought. She starts to walk away before turning and approaching you.
I could not help but notice that you seem to be a most capable warrior with commendable battle prowess. You have the look of a seasoned adventurer about you.
I fear that there may be evil at work here in Daggerford. The Duke's sister, the Lady Bronwyn, left town several moons ago on a ducal mission, and yet despite the death of her brother, she has not returned. I, for one, find that most strange. I agree. I will be staying at the Chateau Elite Inn for the foreseeable future. Perhaps you would be interested in meeting me there. I have what I think might be an interesting offer for you. What kind of an offer? I'm sorry, but I cannot go into that now. Please see me at the Chateau Elite if you want to discuss this in more detail. Or are you approaching a total stranger about this? I must admit to feeling bad about the loss of your friend at the hands of some bandits, and it seems likely their presence is related to the troubles here in Daggerford. Should you wish to search for justice or vengeance, I may be able to help you.
Now, I really must be going. Remember, the Chateau Elite main suite.
Sure, I'll forget. Okay, so... sit there. Who are you? You have a name.
Well, hello to you.
Lost friend. Is that obvious? Is it that obvious? Not lost, though I could use a few pointers about Daggerford. Well, Daggerford can be a bit overwhelming to newcomers. Oh, she walked away too much. What the hell is she walking away for? I was talking to her. Jerk. A fish seller. Hey, I bet you want to buy some spears.
Hello?
Just blah, 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 courtesy of her Daggerford fisherfolk. Oh, maybe not.
Yeah. Daggerford is a bit quieter than what I'm used to. Waterdeep, however, now there's a city with potential. Splendors indeed.
Sewer, great. Yeah, guess where we're going to be going, I have a feeling. Well, it's no feeling about it. We're going into a sewer.
Ah, hello again. A pleasure to see you.
Here's your offer
What
for
may I do
Tunic. Tunic. So let me see now. Well, yes, that should do it. Right then, Gimpy, I think I have that ready for you in a 5-day. If you would just like to approve the design, and I'm sure we'll agree it's a kingly creation, I will get things moving. Need one now, really. 5-day. I need one immediately. Need one now, really.
As gods, do you think me a miracle worker?
Yes.
Such a fine piece as this needs time.
Yes, of course, I understand that, but I have a most pressing need. Don't you have something I could take now? Ah, the merchant is clearly somewhat aggrieved. I suppose I must have something serviceable lying around here somewhere. Let me see. Merchant takes what looks like a woman's dress from one of his cases. With incredible speed, he removes some stitches here and adds a few there, and loops a belt around the waist section. He shakes his head and turns back to face you.
This load is a bit of a strain.
Well, I suppose that would do it. Not too bad, considering. Thank you. You've been very helpful. Very well, Gimpy. Please try to give me a little warning next time. What warning? I was kind of hoping you're going to be a merchant here that we can sell stuff to.
Well met.
So, vegetable. Oh, now I'm loaded down.
Greetings and well met.
Where's the merchants when you need them? More importantly, what obviously horrible thing did the custom tunic? Why would I need a custom tunic? Why would I need a tunic?
It seems I can't.
Bright blade now, so hopefully there's a merchant in here. Because we gotta get rid of this junk that we're carrying.
Yeah?
Greetings, good Sir Dwarf.
Aye, me greetings to you, long legs. Ugh, but don't go taking no offense. 'Tis merely a friendly jest. Ye be welcome by Derval's bright blade. Derval Iron Eater, at your service. You'll have to pardon me. I've been sweating like a pig in the pot, and I'm a wee bit whiffy.
Iron Eaters, is that not a little bit painful? I'm interested in taking a look at your stock. I'll bet not as a bad idea, but I should explain you something first, seeing as you are a new customer.
Now you see this here tattoo? The way of mixing the metals with the ink be the closest we Iron Eaters have to a family secret.
They say it was one of the great 8 wonders of Illithorn. The way of making metal flow like water when it was still cool.
Hush up now with your girly yapping, Vitey. A dwarf's head belongs on the ground, nor up in the sky. That be my bairn, Vitey. She's a good 'un and true, but she don't half take after her ma with all this yearning after past glories.
Is he speaking English? She scowls, and a no doubt pointless protest left hanging on her lips. So I don't suppose you could make me a tattoo like that, could you? I'm a smith, not a tattooist. You knucklehead. If I just mixed up the ink for a thing. I just mixed the ink for a thing. If you need a proper artist for that kind of work, and I can tell you that there ain't none to be found in Daggerford. It's not totally useless, though. This particular skill, in fact, there will be another use I'll be reckoning you'll like a lot more. Derval strokes his beard mischievously. Well, it's of great use in the manufacture and construction of certain superior weapons, if you be getting my drift. By the look of your hands, you yet to do any day's hard graft in your life. So I'm not expecting you to understand the complexities of the thing. You're such a kidder. I'll have you know I've done my fair share. Don't rise to it, is my advice. I can't help myself. What I'm saying is that I can offer you a little more than the standard selection of weapons. I have a few specials I've put together laying around the store here, but if you happen to come across any broken bounty, then I might be able to help you. Stick it all back together, too. That sounds interesting.
Yep. Just give me a nod if you come across anything interesting then.
He's a Klingon? Is he? I don't think so. He doesn't look like a Klingon. Doesn't really have the hair for it. Anyway, Jay, welcome back. I'll do that. Can I see your stock?
Aye. About time we quit yapping and got to the golden stuff.
Golden stuff. You're just buying these awesome spears for a whopping 1 gold each. 11 gold for the crossbows. Don't need that tunic. I don't need all these short swords. Studded leather, don't need that anymore. Dagger. I really don't plan on using any range stuff. Good. Okay. So, we have a hat. Nice little pot helmet. How much money do I have? I have 352. I am rich. There's our lesser globe. Columns of overpowers 1 strength. Not great, but not horrible. And then weapons. I prefer a better one-handed weapon than a short sword, just in case. Phone. It's not for me. Should I get a warhammer? I can't afford these. Paladin with a battle axe? I would think a hammer would be better. Blood frenzy. So all he has is the magical warhammers? That seems wrong. Master Sword 3. Warhammer plus 4, Warhammer plus 3. Wow, he likes his hammers. Great Sword plus 1. Need 3,400 for that. Nowhere close. Great Sword plus 3. Nice. Great Sword plus 2. How much is this one? 33,000. Any day now. So, I'd like a blunt, one-handed weapon. Not a light hammer. They suck. Club, no word. I guess a Morning Star. Does bludgeoning and piercing damage. It's only 31. I'll take that instead of the short sword. Hey, 324 gold. You're rich. Potions. Serious stuff. Potions are expensive. Jade. How special are you? You just glow. Light glowing rings are expensive. Healer's kit? How expensive is this? 100? We should have at least one of these. Just in case. Not exactly cheap. But anyway. Okay. So, mission accomplished. Accomplished is getting rid of the junk we're carrying around. Oh, look, it's dark already. And another sewer grate. Yeah, so this will go to the inn. Yes, I may help you, ask a voice from behind the door. I would like to introduce you to the Chateau Elite. Can you help me? Wait a moment, I need to see you first. The hatch on the door slides to one side, and a woman's face peers through it. I can let you in for 100 gold, but if you don't tell anybody I let you in, all right? 100. That is a lot of gold. I do not have that kind of money. No, thank you. Let's go around the other end, see if that's a cheaper way to get into the inn. Why are they charging so much to get in? Oh, because we have a doorman.
Yes.
I would like to enter the Chateau Elite, please. Well, could you please start open... Sorry, what do you want? Sorry. Start by opening the door for me. Stand aside, dignitary coming through. Hey, my friend, I can make it worth your while to just open that door there for a few seconds. I would like to enter the Chateau Elite, please. I do not think so. We do not allow just anyone in here, you know. But I have to meet someone. Her Highness is expecting me. That's a lie. Calling this anyone, huh? But I have to meet someone. Yes, yes, of course you do. Do you not think I've heard them all before? We maintain very strict standards here at the Crimson Elite. Chateau Elite, sorry. Perhaps if you would consider obtaining some accoutrements, a little less barbaric than the repulsive garb you are wearing now. What's wrong with what I'm wearing? That's an insult, sir. I demand... Oh, this is what the tunic fault comes in. I'll find you my ensemble unsuitable. Do the color perchance not match? Well, please do not blame me. After all, it was not I who dressed you this morning. Please obtain something more suitable to the ambiance here, or you most definitely will not gain entry. Good night. Fine. That's what. Good thing I didn't sell the tunic, huh? It's better, you loser. Trying to take off my hat too. Where'd my sword go?
Yes.
Back, sir. How may I be of assistance this fine night? I would like to enter the chateau, please. Certainly. Please step this way. Again, we could have entered for 100 and not have to wear anything inside. Right? Nothing but nobles. Where's my sword?
What do you want?
Dear, when is the last time you bathed, sir? Your melodious fragrance threatens to take my very breath away. Oh, come now, madam. I don't smell that bad, do I? There's no need to be rude. Keep talking like that and I'll take your breath away for good. Come on, madam. Don't smell that bad, do I? Of course. It does not help that I have a trained sniffer. A trained what? Sniffer, sir. My nose. I trade in exotic perfumes, which has led me to developing a highly sensitized olfactory glands. Allow me to spray you with some jasmine dust from Karatur. It blends with the body's natural odors and helps smooth out those unpleasant rough edges. Welcome a free sample. You may spray when ready, madam. There you are. Come back and see me if you require another application. All future doses will have a modest fee attached to cover costs. God. Try and scroll it. Would have been more interesting, yes. Let me just do that, madam. Thank you. Well, I'm not sure jasmine is the right scent for me, but I may consider it. You didn't have to spray it on so thick. It's making my eyes water. You can keep any future applications to yourself. I may do that, madam. Thank you. So now I look better and I don't stink as much. That was really a problem, was it?
Welcome to you.
Please speak with my husband, Lord Pemberton. I do not converse with commoners. Very well, pardon the intrusion.
I greet you.
This fellow gives off an offensive air of superiority. I am new to the Chateau Elite, sir, and was hoping you might answer a few questions. You seem preoccupied, sir. I'll leave you to your musings. Nope. Who is that, dear? The man's companion reeks of an overabundance of expensive perfume. If I may, my name is... some newcomer who wishes me to answer a few questions. I'm not really a newcomer. I mean, I've been here for... Questions about what, pray tell? I would like to get a word in here if I could, may. Why, if I knew that, dear, I would just blurt out the answer. One can't answer a question until one knows what the question is. Questions. Yes, I have questions, such as... Are you being sarcastic with me again, Harold? Says Lady Pemberton. Please, if I could have a moment of your time, Of course not, dear. When have I ever been sarcastic with you? Like I was saying, now that was most definitely was sarcasm. If you could be so kind, sir, I'd really want to know about a certain guest who is staying here. Oh, is that all? Why didn't you say so in the first place? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Lord Harold Pemberton of the High Castle Pembertons, don't you know? How very nice to... Of the High Castle Pembertons, indeed. High Castle who? Look, all I need from you is... now, Mildred, let's not start that again. Are you two ever going to let me... Nah. You and I both know that your family is not from High Castle. You who over here, remember the nice man who was asking you about the guest in the inn who... Shh, be quiet, dear. Let someone hear you. Lest somebody hear you. Oh, well. Don't you dare hush me, or shush me, Harold. I think I'll leave you two alone. This seems like a spin-off or an homage conversation that happens. I think it was in Baldur's Gate 1, or is it 2? Kind of a very similar thing.
I greet you.
Ah, can you hear it? The sound of jingling coins from deep pockets. Oh, yes.
Yeah, don't do that. Maid. Master Sweet, hey, that's where we're supposed to go. Oh, doesn't she look all nice and dressed up compared to where she was in the caravan?
I'm glad you've come to meet me so swiftly, for speed is of the essence here, I fear. Now that we are in private, I think that I can confide to you some things, not least my role in the disappearance of your friend, Holloran, I believe she is called.
Yes, that's right.
Where to start? Let me say firstly how sorry I am for your loss. It seems very likely that the real target of the attack was me, rather than Holloran, and for that I apologize. While we do look alike, there was no way I could have known that these bandits would attack and capture your friend.
Uh-huh. It's not your fault. Those bandits will wish they had never been born when I get my hands on them. Do you know how much I wish they had taken you instead? It's not your fault. Well, thank you for your kind words. I'm sure, but things are not perhaps as simply as they seem. Oh? I think the only way to progress here is if I am totally honest with you about my reasons for coming to Daggerford. That might be a good idea, yes. Please continue.
Very well, then. The ruse of being a tradesman's daughter was to cover my real purpose. To investigate the death of Duke Greatshout as an agent for the Lords of Waterdeep. My real name is Astriel Shalyn. The name of a Leontin, merely a cover.
You think there may be something suspicious about the Duke's death, then? Good question. All our information points to the fact that one of Faerun's most sinister organizations is at work in the area. The question remains, however, as to which one, and that is what I am here to discover. Somehow it appears that agents of said organization have become aware of my presence in the area, and regardless of whether they realize their mistake of capturing your friend, it is no longer safe for me to operate around Daggerford. I have to stay here at Chateau Elite and maintain my cover story. This is where I come in, no doubt. I mean Astriel. And this is where I come in. Yes, that is right. I need you, Gimpy, to be my eyes and ears around town for a while. I will be happy to offer what aid I can, and I may have some specialist equipment that could prove useful. I'll be happy to help you. Eyes and ears. Keep talking. Oh, really? Get the feeling this is going to get expensive. I'll be happy to help out. Or help you. Thank you. I have also heard of a group of farmers in town seeking aid. I don't know the precise details, but you should probably keep your eyes open for any news of them. I'll do that. Good. In the meantime, I need you to see what you can find out about the lockdown. I find it most strange that the gates should suddenly be barred and no passage either in or out of town be permitted. Perhaps it will give us some clue as to who is operating here in Daggerford behind the scenes. I want to ask you a question. I swear to help you to the best of my ability. Ta-da. Should I ask questions?
Hi there. Tell me,
Question.
have you been able to discover anything about the lockdown in town?
Nope. Ask question. Please ask. So what are we going to do about Terraling then? So what are you going to do about Terraling then? Wisdom. Why are you staying here? Wouldn't a room in a cheap tavern be less conspicuous? She smiles knowingly. I can see why you might think that, but actually it's probably much safer here. For one thing, the cheaper inns attract a far more dangerous crowd, and well, as you have seen, the doorman keeps a good eye on who gets in and out of here. Yes, I noticed. I had a stupidly hard time getting in here, and really felt like quitting before I even met you. Yes, I noticed. I'm sure I did not hear beneath this beneath this foppery should prove quite simple, and I will work on getting as friendly as possible with wealthy merchants that stay here. The mercantile links with Madagar Bugo cannot be underestimated, as they figure prominently in his plans to make Daggerford grow into the next Waterdeep. Tell me about this Bugo guy.
Madagar Bugo hails from Waterdeep originally, from a wealthy and well-connected family. Madagar himself is an incredibly successful entrepreneur, having made a fortune through the sales of all kinds of merchandise. Not all of it strictly honorable. It was very much a surprise to many in Waterdeep when he relocated his business operation to Daggerford. The phrase "gone to Daggerford" is usually taken to mean someone who had to get out of Waterdeep in a hurry, especially those who've fallen afoul of the authorities.
And there was me thinking I'd never been to Daggerford before. I've been here loads of times.
Rather ironic, don't you think? I'm here representing the Waterdavian lords, and forced to hide out in an inn, while Madagar parades around town as the new ruler, proclaiming the outlook is golden.
It is, rather. I would like to ask you something else then. It is? Well, I would like to ask you something else then. Well, I should get on with trying to find out what's really going on around here. It is, rather. Blah. Please ask. This is a little strange to be operating alone without backup. Tell me of Duke Greatshout. I'm about to do this out of the kindness of my heart. What about some encouragement? This kind of job obviously incurs some expenses. So what are you going to do about her then?
Yes. That. Well, I haven't actually had a lot of time to think much beyond the situation with the Duke's death. But I will. I promise you that. All I can say for now is that I will help you any way I can. Let us see what we can discover about their whereabouts.
Of course, let me ask you something else. Yeah, you better help me. Let's talk about the rest of the situation here for now. I'm going sick with worry here. No, you're not. Of course, let me ask you something else. Duke Greatshout.
Duke Pwyll Greatshout was almost the definition of the term benevolent ruler. A former adventurer with some fighting ability, and yet, in the end, better suited to bureaucracy than dragon slaying. He was always popular with the people here, and was trusted to represent them well at council.
Sounds like a great man, and his death is similarly great loss to these people. Demagogue. No doubt it was the power he craved. That one. His death has hit the inhabitants here hard, and yet they feel they have a fine successor in the form of Madagar Bugo. What else? No. We're good. I have nothing more to ask. Okay, so. Now what am I supposed to do? Well, she believes that the caravan attackers probably didn't mean to take her instead. I'll just have to wait and see if she comes up with anything. Detained. So, trying to find out the reason for the lockdown. It does seem like a good idea to find out more, if only... Okay. So, gotta remember, we can't be all, breaking and entering stuff, because apparently I'm not supposed to do that as a paladin. Fresh tulips. So how did we get in here? Through that door. Waiter. Oh, it's a kitchen.
I greet you.
Good business to you.
Where are my turnips? Did you see my turnips? Pizza sweats streaked this woman's round, ruddy face. Turnips. Excuse me, madam. I'll do my best to keep out of the way. Get your own turnips. Look, if you're not here to pitch in, you'd best move along. This kitchen's like a tempest in a teapot. Perhaps I could help. Do you know how to cook beef Charburg with a side of, followed up with a bowl of Eldritch Berry custard. Beef who with a side of what? Say that dinner sounds pretty good. Yep, thought so. Just keep clear of things in the kitchen, dearie, and we'll get along just fine. Do my best to keep out of the way. Oh, this is the other exit, isn't it? The one that they were going to let us in for 100 gold. Yep. You there? We need to talk. Who are you? Let me put my... Oh, I can't put my armor back on. Hello there. Please excuse me. You have the look of an adventurer, and well, that is, I mean, begging your pardon, my lord. Me and my friends, we'd be needing your help, is what it is. And what is it I can help you with, or do for you? Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for listening. As I say, we need the help of an adventurer, and we have collected together our monies to hire one. What problems are these? Do you honestly believe that I would be interested in the place? No. What problems are these? There be a many a strange passing out in the farm. What? There be many a strange passing out in the farms around town these last weeks, and the militia ain't been no good at all at helping us, you see. Cows been going missing with a sound in broad daylight, too. Grazing in the wild pastures weren't never all that safe, if you take my meaning, but never anything like this. Folks around Liam's Holt don't know what to make of it. If you ask me, there's some mighty evil things afoot. Really. Waiting at the Happy Cow Tavern here in Daggerford, our leader, the name of Hevesar Dimpet. He can tell you more and arrange everything with you. Please, I beg you, seek him out. Have no fear, I'll find this Hevesar and aid you as best I can. Go and rest easy. Let's get my armor back on, at least. E2. I need to rest somewhere is what I really need to do. Leave it there. Market Square. Stophole Abbey. So. Castle Gate. What's that for? Yeah. Let's see what's up here. Temple.
Some of these residences might be worth exploring. People can't be home all the time, can they?
They are as far as I'm concerned. I like my alignment where it is. Yeah. Davy Holloran, a tall, gangly youth that bumps into you as you try to make your way through the crowded tavern. If you didn't know any better, he'd swear the contact wasn't deliberate. Pardon me, lad, I didn't mean to bump into you. Say, watch where you're going. You're trying to start a fight with me. Didn't mean to bump into you. That's okay, mister. You don't have to say you're sorry. After all, I was the one who bumped. Oh, blast. The lad's face goes through shades of red. You'd best explain yourself, lad, or I'll be forced to summon the militia. Well, I had a bet with me mates that you weren't tough enough to get mad if oh, it's no use. I've never been good at telling lies, so I'll just tell you the truth. I bet this guy's an excellent liar. See, I lifted your wallet. You what? And you best give it back, lad, or you're going to be in trouble. You pay me with your life for that little gaff. You what? Please don't hurt me, mister. I didn't mean no harm. I was just trying to scare up some quick money before my dad got tossed into the river. Here, you can have all your money back. He produces a small pouch filled with a few scant coins. You can keep the gold. Now, who Who would want to toss your father into the river? Who'd want to toss your father into that? Just tell me why you were fishing around in my pockets for gold and be quick about it. Keep the gold. I'm not supposed to tell. If this fella finds out I'm even telling you about my dad being in debt to him, why, he'd probably toss me in the river as well. But maybe telling you will help. It's worth a try. The lad's eyes are as wide as saucers. He apparently fears the wrath of this man a great deal. My dad has the worst gambling luck of any man on the Sword Coast. If Timora smiles on the lucky, she must be staring daggers at me. Dad, whatever. So after a really long losing streak, he borrows some coin off the local loan shark. I keep telling him to pay the man on time, but he just got kind of careless. Let him die then. Then one night, this loan shark's two bully boys come over to the house, and they came over to our house, and his eyes tear up, and he tries to maintain his composure. Well, I'm sure you have some idea what they did to my father. And that ain't all. Vlad. Oops. The boy immediately puts a hand to his mouth, realizing he said too much. You can trust me. Now, lad, please continue. So the loan shark's name is Vlad. You can trust me. Please continue. I may as well tell you what I know, and I'm horrible at keeping secrets. Vladimir the Collector is the local loan shark here in Daggerford, and he's the one who lent me my father the coin for gambling, and he's the one who's going to toss me in the river when he doesn't get his money. Not if I have anything to say about it. I'll go talk to this Vladimir fellow and try to straighten things out. I like to help, but this Vladimir character sounds a bit out of my league. Yeah, we'll talk to Vlad. You mean you'll help us? I can't believe it. I mean, thanks. I'd help out, but I'll be back once I've had to talk with Vladimir. I had to help out. Just please keep your hands out of my other people's pockets until I return. Promise? Just doing this to be nice. This loan shark probably has a pretty penny socked away. Anyway, keep your hands out of other people's pockets. Sure, mister. I promise. I bet he doesn't. Trouble making pickpockets. Black Bill. Ahoy there, landlubber. What brings you to the Daggerford? This old salt has a knavish twinkle in his eye. Just passing through. Can I ask your name, sir? A mercenary came in with one of the caravans. Can I ask your name? My name is Bill when I'm dry docked, or a Black Bill when I'm at sea. Why the need for two names, Bill? Well, that's a little complicated, friend. You see, mine was a very normal childhood. I was raised in a nice home with plenty to eat and clean clothes on my back. But then I put out to sea, and he pauses, wistfully recalling days of lore. I'm afraid I have little time for sea shanties, Bill. Yes? Sorry, friend. I get a bit misty-eyed when I think back to my maiden voyage. I was a merchant seaman then, a card-carrying member of the Mariners Alliance. What was it like working for the Mariners Alliance? They're a good bunch of swabbies, if a bit shy and secretive around strangers. If you ever want to cozy up to one of them, just feed them booze, lots and lots of booze. Those lads and lasses really love their harbor bottom whiskey. Sound advice, Bill. Now, I believe you were about to explain why you have one name in port and another at sea.
You have something to say?
I was indeed. So, I'm working for the Alliance, and the first night at sea, the ship starts heaving back and forth. Like we're caught in a gale, except there wasn't a drop of rain in sight, nor wind to fill our sails. The captain had us strap ourselves to the mast while he tried to steer us to safety. But just as he grabbed hold of the wheel, he spied the cause of the disturbance as the Kraken's first tentacle grabbed hold of the main mast. Now, sailors and Krakens have a long history of not getting along, so when this one spied our captain pulling hard at the wheel, it snatched him up in its mighty beak. Sounds terrible. What did you do? I remembered my grandpa, who was quite a seaman himself, telling me how Krakens ain't too fond of fire as they don't see it much at the bottom of the sea. So I told a few of the lads to sling some lamp oil at the beast and torch the ballistas. Bill's eyes alight with a fiendish twinkle. The first bolt from the ballista lit the thing up like a candle. I can still hear its shrieks in my head. After that, the crew sort of saw me as their new captain. They also decided that working for the Mariners Alliance wasn't all that it cracked up to be, excuse the pun. So we broke out on our own as freelancers. With my new occupation as Lawless Scoundrel, I needed a name change, so I added the black to the beginning. When I'm back in port, so as not to draw attention, I just resort back to Bill. Just plain old law-abiding Bill O'Shaughnessy. Well, thanks for the tale, Bill, and good luck with all those dual personalities. I've heard some tall tales in my time, Bill, but that one puts the rest to shame. So you answer your former captain's bravery by turning into a life of piracy. No, we'll go with the first one. Thank you kindly, sir. We too will do our best. Still need a room.
My greetings.
You have something to say?
Come to the Blackstone Inn, have ya? If you're green as you look, you'll be lucky to walk out of here in one piece. Is that a threat? Are you always as friendly to new customers? I noticed from the sign outside that this place is called the Blackstone Inn. How did he get its name? So you're the owner? Nah, I just like standing here behind the bar for my health. Are you always as friendly? I'm just telling you to be on your guard here, lad. Them who come to the Blackstone do so because they've been kicked out of every decent tavern from here to Waterdeep. But I don't mean to frighten you away, particularly if you got some coin in your purse. My name is Gilgamesh, and I own the Blackstone Inn. What can I do for you? What I really need is some information. Well, that's the one thing that's real hard to come by in the Blackstone. You see, people here don't like it when folks come in and asking all manner of questions. It makes them feel, well, nervous. His eyes shrink to slits as he nervously scans the room to see if anyone is listening in on your conversation. What if I was willing to spend a bit of coin on some drinks? Would that make you any more inclined to spread a little gossip my way? Aye, it might, lad, though you'd have to be buying some of my really pricey items to make it worth my while. His crooked smile reveals more than one tooth, capped in gold. So if I agree to purchase a few of your more expensive drinks, you'll fill me in on the latest gossip. Is that right? Say, you're not half as dumb as you look, lad. You buy a few high-priced brews, and I'll tell you what I know. So, what are these cost of brews you're selling, then? How about I just order off the regular menu instead? So, what are these costly brews? If you're bankering for a good, rich stout, then you'll be okay, blah, 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 stuff. An elder root stout. This dark blue, I can't really see that. Out with the money.
My greetings.
Not that one. Vladimir, the junker, the antiques dealer here in town, is always looking for someone to
hey, bag of water.
Some new
It
items
is time
to add
to
to his
take a
collection.
break. Go stretch your legs.
How many do I have anyway? 214.
This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpy.com/support or type !treats in chat. Thank you. Your next break is in 1 hour.
Elder root stout. Keep your gold coins close and about this place. This place is gives me one true love in all the world, but it's also a good place to get your purse cut when you've been looking the other way. Just like he just did to me. Okay, aren't as deep as I'd like him to be. So, do you have a room here that I can stay in?
You have something to say?
Good drink. This is what the other people in this place want, right? Harbor bottom whiskey. Still would like to have a room to sleep in. But this isn't really a place to sleep in, is it? Anyway.
You have something to say?
Nope.
something to say.
Oh, we stopped. More people to talk to.
You have something to say.
Okay, well, let's take a break, and then we come back. We'll talk to Stran and Mr. Davy Holloran here, see if they know anything that might be interesting. Probably not. Hey, look, we got a drunk on the floor, too. Anyway, I need to get up, stretch my legs, get some water, because I'm just about out, and talk to Mrs. Gimpy and see how Rocket's up to. So, be back in a few minutes to continue on. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video. Hey, I look to be tired, don't I? Because of the drinking of the alcohol. I'm sure that wasn't a factor at all. Anyway, be back shortly. Thanks for watching.